Hello everyone and welcome back to Castlevania, Lords of Shadow. Last time we were introduced to Gabriel Belmont and the plight of the poor villagers outside the hunting path. Under siege by lycanthropes and werewolves and wargs, they were saved by the coming of one of the Brotherhood of Light's knights, Gabriel Belmont. He's looking for the guardian of the lake. What lake? We'll find out soon enough, because he's on the way there. But first he has to pass through the Dead Bog.
Alone again, with only his thoughts as company, he continues on his journey to find the one he seeks. Who or what was that strange creature? There is a power here that few know, a power that could have some influence on events. Perhaps the guardian of the lake is aware of him now and offers aid in his quest. There is just the small matter of the Dead Bog to overcome, a place that has claimed the lives of many of the Brotherhood. The smell of death is strong here, and danger lies around every corner, but nothing will stop him. Nothing will stand in his way.
And here we are, at the entrance to the Dead Bog. Now, let's take a look. Yes, let's take a look at the travel log. As you can see, I have two circles here, empty. This one. Along the path, you will see that I find various knights fallen by the wayside. These knights usually carry either scrolls, like this one, or medallions. If I gather 5 life medallions, they work like heart pieces in Zelda games. 5 of them increase our maximum health. Same goes for light gem medallions. And afterwards, we're gonna get the dark gem medallions. Now, as for our weapons, we have the classic daggers. This time they're silver daggers, and not only that, let's see the description. These daggers have been balanced to be thrown with extraordinary precision. They are made of silver and have small bones of saints hidden in their grips. Both characteristics give this weapon its destructive power against supernatural beings, especially those who are descendants of the lycanthrope Dark Lord. Well, how many saints they killed or died in order to create all these knives that I'm coming across? Well, that's a good question. Let's see what we have to say about this, about my whip, though. The iron chain. The original cross relic did not have a chain, and thus it was not very effective as a weapon. At least not against more earthly menaces. One of its first wielders, a Brotherhood artisan by the name of Rinaldo Gandolfi, was responsible for the creation of the now iconic chain. The iron chain was his first addition, and during the forging process, every single link of the chain was quenched in holy water and then blessed, to give the weapon more power against the undead. Now, Rinaldo Gandolfi is one of those name drops from the Castlevania mythology. It comes from the PlayStation 2 title Lament of Innocence, itself a crap Castlevania game, but still it was supposed to be the creation mythology of the whip and the Belmont, the establishment of the Belmont family. In my opinion, it failed in both respects, but still. Rinaldo Gandolfi was the architect of the whip then, so he is now. And the combat crossbody. While most of the Brotherhood utilizes more conventional armaments, Gabriel has been gifted with the combat cross, a heavy iron crucifix which hides a retractable chain inside. The crossbody was one of the first relics the Brotherhood acquired centuries ago. Its full origin is unclear, but it is rumored to have been forged from the nails used to crucify martyrs. Quite graphic, if you ask me. And as you can see, I have quite a few moves, and so on and so forth, but these are not relevant to us. What is relevant is our characters, our protagonists, illustrated with incredible detail, as you can see. Let's see what we can learn about our protagonist here, Gabriel. As an infant, he was found abandoned at the door of one of the Brotherhood of Light convents. It is not known who his original parents were. Some suspect that he was an unwanted bastard of a local wealthy landowner, most likely from the Crunkfist family, though this has never been proved. The Order named the boy after the blessed Archangel Gabriel and raised him as one of their own. A precocious child, he quickly proved to be extremely talented, developing an unprecedented mastery of the fighting arts. Gabriel took the surname of Belmont from his love of the mountains and the high places of the world. Prone to dark moods and occasional ambivalence, Gabriel was deeply affected by the death of his childhood sweetheart, Marie. He has embarked on this quest at the request of the elders of the Brotherhood, and has a burning desire for revenge. And who is this Marie? Well, Marie, the youngest daughter of a rich merchant family, was always attracted by the courageous nature of the Brotherhood of Light. Curious and lively, she often escaped her duties at home in order to help the monks, baking and cleaning for them. During one of these visits, she became acquainted with the boy that would later become her husband, an orphan by the name of Gabriel. The two youngsters were made for each other. They grew up together and made promises for the future. These promises were kept when, one idyllic morning, with the blessing of both her family and the Brotherhood, the couple was married. Marie provided a good counterpoint to Gabriel's dark moods, and often just her laughter was enough to blow away the gathering storm within him. Now Marie has been tragically murdered, and Gabriel seeks revenge. So now we know. What about the monsters we've been fighting? Lesser lycanthropes. As you can see, this is why when throwing a dagger at them they explode in a shower of blood and gore, because the daggers are super effective against them. Now, these creatures are humans that have been poisoned with an infectious disease known as the werewolf influenza, which is transmitted, in most cases, by the bite of another lycanthrope. There is an old saying that goes like this: if you are bitten by a lycan, better to let it gnaw, and like most proverbs, it is probably true. Once infected with the disease, the transformation process can be completed in only a few minutes, after which the victim's mind will have been replaced with the savage instincts of a ruthless predator. The great warg we fought at the beginning. Wargs are the principal strength of large lycanthrope raiding parties. Some of them are blessed by the Dark Lord himself, which gives them new powers, such as improved strength and wound regeneration. Due to the nature of this blessing, these powers are heightened by full moon, which was obvious in game when the warg howled and regenerated its health. Now the regular wargs were different, and little is known about these fierce, wolf-like beasts, except that they appeared soon after the coming of the lycanthrope Dark Lord. Despite their wild looks, wargs are fairly intelligent creatures, capable of being tamed by lesser lycanthropes who ride them in battle. Wargs are ferocious creatures that attack opponents with razor-sharp claws and sharp, deadly teeth. And that's it for now, because Gabriel has now must contend with a dead bog. And here we see a knight of his brotherhood, fallen by the wayside. His scroll, I think, was this. Yes, there is something in the water, something terrible. I have seen men dragged under, never to return. The location of these creatures can only be seen as ripples or bubbles on the surface. I surmise one must wait for these ripples and bubbles to disappear before progressing through the bog. One cannot walk around them because noxious fumes lay either side of this safe path, so one must be patient and wait for the right moment to cross over them. Heck, I know that I'm going to die, but at least it will be fighting, not swallowed by any of these mire fiends. Indeed, and he appears to have died fighting. This guy had a life gem to give us, which I have taken, so let's move forward for now. I will be narrating the new enemies as we find them, to avoid such long pauses of reading between each instance. And now we see those little creatures that the knight was talking about in his scroll. They do indeed live under the water, and you can see the ripples and bubbles that betray their presence. Let's see what we can learn about them. First off, the goblins. These diminutive, mischievous and crabby creatures usually avoid contact with humans. Goblins make their homes around tree roots and mossy damp areas and like to hunt in packs. Although they can be aggressive when threatened, goblins usually prefer to keep far from men and their dwellings. Goblins are a species on the verge of extinction, and before too long will pass into history, and then myth. And Gabriel's arrival in this bog will surely hasten that end to their tale. Let's see. And here we are with the naiads, a mythological creature from Eastern Europe, if I'm not mistaken. A large part of the danger in the swamps lies in the hands of creatures known as naiads. These living things are usually passive, lying inconspicuously on riverbeds and in muddy, damp places, waiting until someone stumbles within range. When they attack, their unfortunate victims usually mistake their limbs for branches and are soon drowned and eaten. In days gone by, these once beautiful creatures were worshipped and sacrifices were made to them, but they are now forgotten by humans and have become evil predators, plaguing both wandering man and beast alike. However, Gabriel isn't too much not too much afraid of them. He knows how to avoid them. He knows what he must do. So he just waits, and as you can see, beside the path, the bog is greener. That means there's noxious fumes all over the place. Can't go that way, or as Gabriel will, would appear we have a secret admirer. Let's recover our health a little bit. Yes, there we go. Let's move on. As you can see, the road splits up, and we're gonna go this way. More goblins. Let's destroy their colonies. Make this bog safe for human travel again. In case anyone ever comes over here, of course. I don't see the reason why, but you never know. Come on, goblin. Say good night. Good night. There we go. Alright, now. I can go that way? Or that way? No, I can't. I don't think I can go this way. Or can I? Yes, I can. And we have a Dead Brotherhood knight over there as well. Let's see what he has on him before moving on. Come on, Gabriel. There we go. Pray for him. Life gem. Very nice. Okay. Now, road splits up again. I'm gonna go this way, I think. Oh no! There we go, Gabriel. I hope this isn't the way that I was supposed to get it to come in through. As you can see, as long as you can be a little bit good with your timing, you can pretty much avoid the grasp of the naiads easily. Where am I? Got a little confused. What is this? This tree branch looks like a dragon skull here. Interesting little detail. Come on, Gabriel, get out. I want you to jump in. There we go. That's it. Alright, I think that's this way now. You're safe as long as you know, as I said before, how to press a button at the right moment. Gotta move fast though, because Gabriel is sinking deeper and deeper as time goes by. You can see another Dead Brotherhood knight over there. Gonna Gonna check what he's got on him. Ah, a scroll. Something is pushing the goblin tribes further and further towards our local towns and villages, hence the cause of the recent conflicts between them and humans. I suspect the cause is the dark spell that we have been sent to investigate. Something incredibly evil is taking over the land, and I am concerned about what lies ahead for me and my fellow brothers. So this was the last. Let's see what the other two have to say. There is a mausoleum here in the bog that has lain undisturbed for many years. Cardinal Volpe informs me that the legendary artisan Rinaldo Gandolfi constructed a powerful relic there during his sojourn, which will aid the one that wields a combat cross. I must admit I am apprehensive. Many of my comrades lie dead along the way, and I am wondering if this fool's errand will not be the end of me, too. Ah, this is a trial, okay. Well, if we make it, we make it. Not gonna go out of my way to kill 50 of these goblins, but we'll see. Perhaps we might achieve it. Come on, Gabriel. Almost there. There we go. Already at full health. I'm too good for this game. Oh, no. Don't tell me I have to get back now. Can I go through here? Appears not. Okay. Let's turn back. I can't believe that I'm gonna get lost here now. Unbelievable. Let's see, can I go through here? Yes, I can. Apparently. Alright. No. Sorry, ladies. Nope. I love my... Gabriel loves his dead wife. He doesn't like the touch of an... He doesn't like the unwanted advances. Aha. Here we are. Another goblin... little, village settlement, you could say. Have we been here before? No, we haven't. Time to kill them all. Kill them all, Gabriel. There we go. Oh, come on, you. Stop running around. Stay here and let me kill you. Aha. We have the tree there, which needs to be taken down with the bombs these goblins throw. Okay, here we go. Easy peasy. Gonna go straight ahead here. Oh, come on, Gabriel. Just jump. There we go. That's it. Almost there. Get out, Gabriel. There we go. Looks like our secret admirer hasn't given up the chase. More goblins. Let's take them out as well. Aha, more of them. What are you doing, you little idiot? Throwing a grenade at me? There's no chance for you to survive. So be a good boy and die. Alright. Ah, I see we have discovered our little mausoleum the knight was talking about. Let's see what lies inside.
Forgive me, brother, but my need is far greater than yours.
And now we have the hook tip. This relic was also built by the renowned artisan Rinaldo Gandolfi. The articulated metal tip can be used to grip objects and enemies from a distance, giving the combat cross the properties of a grappling hook. This also allows the wielder to climb, rappel, and swing around the environments when combined with the combat cross. As you can see, grapple point over there. Let's put it to good use. I must say, I really like Gabriel Belmont as a character. He's really cool, a really cool guy. Uh-oh. Here he is. Time to fight. Ouch. And as you can see, much like Kratos from God of War, Gabriel isn't above a bit of the old ultra-violence in order to take care of his enemies once and for all. What was that, though? We didn't see. It was a monster. It was a swamp troll. Swamp trolls are a rare subspecies of the larger cave troll. Although similar in appearance to the dry land chasms, the thick fur has been replaced with a slimy coating, similar to wet mold, which better suits the damper weather of their habitat. Swamp trolls are ferocious in battle and display a cunning that belies their outward appearance. It wasn't too difficult of a foe, though, and Gabriel could take care of it quickly. And now for a majestic view. This is one of the great things about this game, the visual style, the artistry. It really does look like a work of art. Even to this day. It came out 7 years ago, to 2010 if I'm not mistaken, and it still looks the business. And now for some platforming in the old 3D Prince of Persia style. Let's go. As you can see, we can use our combat cross to rappel and move forward. Let's go, Gabe. Of course, if you mistime a jump or don't make it to the other end, or jump a little bit, your jump is a little bit skewed, you're gonna fall a long way down. A long way down and no return. No way to return from that. But we made it. We made it, and the Dead Bog is now behind us. So, thank you very much for watching. Do like and subscribe, and I do hope to see you next time as we proceed on to Pan's Temple. Till then, take care.